Good morning, Unity. It's an incredible feeling for me to know that we are coming here, gathering in the spirit of universal love, knowing that we are all connected. And throughout the recent weeks, we have been on an adventure of inviting people representing different faith traditions and knowing that they, in their own way, shine that light of universal love. And so we invite you to join us now as we share the song, Give Yourself to Love.
Something I would say. What brings us together here has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside, where strangers are as family and loneliness can't hide. Give yourself to love, if love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love.
And we'd like to take a moment to bless our children this morning, led by our Youth Education Coordinator, Alice Sparks.
Give yourself to love. Oh, thank you so much for that beautiful song. We'll do a blessing for the kids, and if you'll just repeat after me. We love you.
We love you.
We bless you.
We bless you.
And we behold the divine light within you.
And we behold the divine light within you.
Thank you so much. Yay!
Love is born of fire. It's planted like a seed. Love can give you everything, but it gives you what you need. Love comes when you're ready. Love comes when you're afraid. It'll be your greatest teacher, the best friend you have made. So give yourself to love, if love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to
And as we give ourselves to love, we invite Jalen up to light the candle today.
Good morning, beautiful people. I'm bad at speaking, I'm better at singing, so all I'm gonna say is give yourself to love if love is what you're after. I think we're all really just after love.
Thank you, Jalen. And maybe there are matches. Let there be light. Thank you so much. So let us continue that journey of love inward to the altar of our hearts as we open that heart to the divine presence that is resident within each and every one of us, no matter by what name we call that divine presence. And today we also want to hold in prayer the family of Linda Threadgill, because her daughter Whitney was killed a few days ago as she was walking by an automobile. So let's take a moment of silence to send our love and compassion to that family. And we send our love out to the world. It radiates from each and every one of us. For Spirit is always present, expressing in us, as us, and through us. And for that knowing, we are truly grateful. And so it is. Amen. Wondering if anybody's new with us today or very recent. And if you are, if you'd like to raise your hand, the ushers will have a welcome packet for you. So we welcome you to Unity, and we're so glad you're here. This is a beautiful spiritual community, and we recognize you, we appreciate you, and we extend our love to you. So welcome to Unity. And today is Prayer Sunday. So I have a prayer shawl here. And here is Emma to help me. And her beautiful friend Jody made this remarkable shawl. Jody is in the audience as well. So our gratitude to all the beautiful prayer shawl makers. You'll see prayer shawls spread throughout the sanctuary. So let's take a moment to infuse those beautiful prayer shawls with love and light so that the recipients will feel that and feel the comfort that that brings. We send our love and our light, and we visualize the recipients as they joyfully take one of these shawls. These shawls are free. However, if you feel that you would like one, feel free to choose one and let us know, because on each shawl is a tag, and by that little tan tag, we log our records so that we know which shawls have been given away and to whom. And so far we've given away close to 800 shawls. Yes. Thank you. And thank you, Emma, for helping me. And now, without further ado, da-da-da-da-da-da.
There you go. She meant me. Hi. I usually get theme music. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah. I asked for it. Hi, good morning. Good to see you all, and welcome to everyone who's watching on our live stream. There's quite a few, so I'll just get right into it. There we go. Please be sure that your cell phones are on silent mode or turned off so that they don't ring during the service. If they do ring, we will turn and look at you lovingly. Prayer, the November Bulletin is posted. Check it out on our website at unityofthevalley.org. And I was just looking at our website yesterday, and there's sure a lot of good stuff on there. So if you want to learn more about what's going on, you can check that out. Oh yeah, Karen Drucker. Okay, we'll get to that announcement. Let's see. Prayer requests. If you're in need of prayer for yourself, a loved one, or whomever, you can place your prayer card in the prayer box in the foyer out there in the corner right there after the service. And for those watching on our live stream, or if you want to send in a request during the week, you can contact Julia, and her info's on the screen if you want to write that down or memorize it. And it works. It's great. Today, join us for soup in the fellowship hall after the service. This is really dear to my heart. If you can bring a pot of soup on Sunday, no, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself, but it still is. Okay, sorry. If you can bring a pot of soup on Sunday, there's too much to be joking around, huh? Please sign up in the fellowship hall. So please bring a pot of soup. That's how we have so much wonderful soup, is that people bring it and donate it so we can all have some good food. Okay, Tuesday, 7 p.m., the Behind the Lens seminar movie, ooh, cool, High Noon with Gary Cooper. Oh, they have great movies every week. It's at 7, and it's followed by a Q&A session with Tom Blank, who has lots of experience and great stories from Hollywood in the past. The new series starts on November 5th. It's $30 for the whole series. You can just pay one time, or if you just want to see, whatever movies you choose, they're $5 each. Wednesday, this is going to be a lot of fun, 5:30 to 7 p.m., the YFM Halloween with Unity Celebration and Fundraiser. There will be a couple of spooky fun houses, games, food, crafts, gift items, food and drinks for sale, and a Day of the Dead room. Ooh, yeah. And trick-or-treating. There's a costume, listen to this, there's a costume contest for 12 and older. The cost for 12 and older is $7.50. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's a costume contest for 12 and older with cash prizes for first, second, and third place. So come and get your costume and come to the party. It's an event for adults and children. If you're 12 and older, it's $7.50. If you're under 12, it's free. Also, if you can pick up raffle tickets. Now, Gina, did you say it was out in the dining room? Okay, it's not in the after the service. Not sure if it says up there. Get your raffle tickets. You'll see all the prizes out there, and there's a lot of great stuff, a lot of kind of cute toys and stuff. So, and it also supports YFM. You can pick them up. Okay, said that. All right, Saturday, Sacred Women's Circle, 10:30 a.m. to noon. Join Gina upstairs for meditation, connecting, and a fun project. November's theme is the fullness of gratitude. Next Sunday, guest speaker Rabbi Ruhi of Temple Beth, Israel, continues our 7-week series with a look at Judaism, humanity in the image of God. This is what I was excited about. First Sunday potluck. Right, John? After the service, next Sunday, please bring a main dish or a salad or dessert and invite your friends and family. And we always have such great food. It's so nice. Unity will provide coffee, tea, and dessert. Mondays, starting November 4th, Christmas choir rehearsals. Please come and add your voice. Sign up in the fellowship hall. That's right out there on the table. Rehearsals are Monday from 4 to 5:30. All right. Wednesday, chanting. Wednesday, November 6th, chanting and meditation in the sanctuary, 7 to 8 p.m. Join John West, Stephen Parsons, and Donna O'Neill in the sanctuary, and open to the infinite spirit within through the timeless practice of chanting our way into deep meditation. Okay, a couple more. Thursday, November 7th, Parents Empowered by Connecting Group meets in the Garden Room, and that's from 5:30 to 6:30. Sunday, November 17th, The Nature of Gratitude at 3 p.m., live music, spoken word, and more. See page 19 in the bulletin for more information. Okay, did we have a slide? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. And now we have an announcement from Bonnie. I don't see her. Pequin, and that'll be followed by one from Laura, so thank you.
Once again, I'd like you to all join with me in saying Bonnie Pequin together.
All right.
Bonnie
Take
Pequin.
Take two. Okay, Bonnie. Okay. All right. And now, how did you say it?
Pequin.
Is that right? Okay. All right, Ryan. Are we rolling, Ryan? We're still rolling? All right. I look. Okay, Pequin. And now, Bonnie Pequin has an announcement, followed by, is it Laura?
It's
We're
Laura.
gonna go over today. Here's Bonnie.
I've only been coming here about 15 years. I'm Bonnie Pequin, and I'm a member of the board. And Thanksgiving is just around the corner. And traditionally, we have held a Thanksgiving dinner here, and many of you have taken the opportunity to join us. But this year, we just don't have the volunteers to coordinate that. So as an alternative, we're setting up Thanksgiving circle suppers, which is a time for those of you who would like to connect to have a small group of people in your home. And you can do the traditional turkey if you want to, if you're into cooking and doing all that. Or you can ask for just a few bucks for whoever comes, and you can get the meal from the local restaurant or store. Or you can have a vegetarian pizza. You know, it's really a time for connection. Thanksgiving is about just being with family and friends. So as an alternative, we're going to have sign-ups for the next couple of weeks for those that might want to host the circle suppers. And then after that, you can sign up to join people and get acquainted with your neighbors. Thanks.
Thank you, Bonnie. My announcement is about Karen Drucker. In just 2 weeks, she's going to be here on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock at Center for Spiritual Living. We're co-hosting a workshop play shop from 10 to 12:30, and then Saturday night, November 9th, she's going to be here giving a concert. I have 2 requests of you guys. Number one, there are many elderly people that would like to come to this concert, but they're not comfortable driving. If you're comfortable driving and helping us shuttle, we're trying to arrange transportation. We want to pack this place. We want everybody to share in the beauty and love that is Karen Drucker. So please come talk to me if you're willing to do some driving, or if you need a ride that evening. We do have tickets for sale out in the foyer, and thanks to Gina, we actually can do the credit cards today. So after the service, please do go ahead and buy your tickets. It's suggested donation for the concert of $15 to $20, but no one is going to be turned away. Just talk to us. If you have a financial need, we will make it happen for you. My second request is, this has been announced on Facebook. Please, if you do Facebook at all, share that post with your friends. Spread the word. We're bringing all of the New Thought community together in this sanctuary, especially for that evening concert. And then she will be here the very next morning for the Sunday service, so we can get 3 opportunities to be in the room sharing that love and beauty of Karen Drucker.
If you don't come Saturday, you don't get to come Sunday. Is that right?
No. All right, thank you.
It's time to rise and stretch. And join us. Just pick up this simple melody as you start to hear the patterns. It starts to repeat itself very quickly.
See us changing the world from space. God gave us this gift. Maybe we can make this a better place. Shape the world with our love, with our love. Shape the world with our love, and our cup will run over. Shape the world with our love, with our love. Shape the world with our love, and our cup will run over. Oh, this modern age, competition, opposition's all the rage. Why not live in peace? Here's a simple way we can turn the page. Shape the world with our love, with our love. Shape the world with our love, and our cup will run over. Shape the world with our love, with our love. Shape the world with our love, and our cup will run over. see a part of me in every face. God gave us this world. Each of us can make it a better place. Shape the world with our love, with our love. Shape the world with our love, till our cup will run over. Shape the world with our love, with our love. Shape the world with our love, and our cup will run over. Shape the world.
Give each other a hand. Thank you so much. As we move now in this time of meditation, I'd like to quickly introduce our guest speakers today. I'm so glad to have Rebecca Dupre and her husband Louis here today. You probably read about her in our October bulletin. She is originally from Iran, and she will be sharing with us about Zoroastrianism. Rebecca, would you stand, and Louis as well? I'm going to be helping Louis get set up now for a time of meditation.
Yeah, that's my meditation. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hello, everyone. This particular, you call it a song, a chant, mantra, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hashem Vohu. It's one of the oldest prayers and mantras that are, I guess, known. And I'm going to try to my best to get back that original frequency of the Gothic tongue. And that's the Gathas, that's the songs of Zoroastrianism. I'm going to describe it a little bit before I do it, because this is very old, very sacred. I mean, in essence, the, quote, 3 wise men or 3 magi's were probably chanting this when they were going to find the Jesus. That's how old this is. And it really is in 2 parts. The first one goes, Hashem Vohu, Vahistem Asti, Usta Asti. The second part is Ushta Amai, Hayat Ashayi, Vahistayi Hashem. They're really 2 parts with 3 things. The 2 things that are really important is Hashem and Ushta. These are very old words, and that is a Gothic word, Hashem. What does it mean? Well, some people have translated it to righteous order or righteousness. I like to think of righteous right order. It's the right order of life, us as beings. Ushta is a very beautiful thing. It's radiant happiness. And Rebecca will talk about it. Happiness comes to those who give radiant happiness to others. So it's very important. But what I'd like to do is when I chant this, in Zoroastrian tradition, consciousness, meditation has 3 aspects. One is inner or self meditation or consciousness. The other one is social or communal consciousness. And the third is global and universal. So I'm going to do my best to chant this. The first part, I'm going to shut my eyes and do my best to invoke this frequency. Then I'm going to open up my eyes and look at around me, the beauty out there, the beauty in front of me. Then I'm going to look up with no real focus at all to acknowledge the greater universe. And then I'm going to stop And I'm going to do about 22 breaths that will be quiet. And at that point, we'll be done. But I'd like to, once this vibration gets going, try to hold that in the silence. So I'm not a public speaker or certainly not a singer, but I will do my best.
We're going to do one, We Are Bhakti Heart, Len Seligman, and I'm Laura Kemp. And we're going to do one that's call and response. So I'm going to do the call, and Len will do the response. And you've got the words up there to see. The Sanskrit part, the translation for Shivoham, Shivoham means Shiva, I am, and Shiva being that pure consciousness, that inner light, so many names. But the full translation of the Sanskrit part is, I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss, Shiva, love, and pure consciousness. Chitananda Rupa Shivoham,
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 Shivoham, Shivoham,
Shivoham, Shivoham,
Shivoham, Shivoham,
Shivoham, Shivoham, light, I am an infinite sky.
I am peace, the deep knowing inside.
I am peace, the deep knowing inside.
I am joy.
I am joy. I am an eternal flame.
Love is my essence. Shivoham.
Love is my essence. Shivoham. essence. Shivoham. Love is my essence. Shivoham.
Love is my essence. Shivoham.
Love is my essence. Shivoham.
Hello, lovely people. Can you hear me? Yes. Great. Let me turn this on. I am not very good in technology. Okay, voila. We're in. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Rebecca Depre. I have an accent because I'm originally from Iran, that peaceful country in the Middle East. We just export missiles and terrorism. That's all we do. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get to something much lighter, better. And that is the ancient religion of Zoroastrianism. Those of us who practice the religion, we call it Mazda Yasna, the worship of wisdom. But in the West, you guys call it Zoroastrianism. The basic tenet of this religion is good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. It's a very old religion. And I want to go a little bit very briefly overview of the early Zoroastrian history, just to give you some ideas, and then I will jump into our beliefs. But I won't bore you with the entire 3,500 years of history, rest assured. Okay. So, up. Okay. Just a fun fact, there is a relationship between Christianity and Zoroastrianism in a sense that the three wise men were Zoroastrian, in fact. The word that we have in Gospel of Matthew is magi, and magi were the Zoroastrian priests. So the early Christians had wanted to connect themselves with the Zoroastrianism because that was a dominant religion of the time. So that was a point of connection between Zoroastrianism, the three magi, the three wise men, and Christianity. So the religion starts with this guy. His name is Zarathustra Spitaman. In the West, we know him, the Greeks knew him as Zoroaster, the pure star. And we don't actually know when he exactly lived, but we think that he lived during the Bronze Ages, 1700 to 1200 BC. And he lived somewhere in Central Asia, somewhere in Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, somewhere in north of Afghanistan. He lived among the Iranian tribe. He spoke a language called Vedic, which was called Old Avestan, which was related to Vedic Sanskrit, a language very close to our own language, English. So the same family of languages. He lived before agriculture. These people didn't know anything about agriculture. That early he lived. They were herders. They were herding cows and goats from one place to another place. And their big technology was chariot. That was huge. That was a time when somebody invented chariots. They gave them huge movement. And that was a result of a lot of instability because people could hop into chariot, warriors would go to one settlement, kill people, steal their things, and run to another settlement with their chariots. So that was a time of upheaval, wars, chaos. It wasn't a peaceful time when Zoroaster lived and preached. Now, those people, the Zoroastrians who lived in Central Asia, eventually around 1200 to 1000 BC, they came to Iranian plateau. They came to Iran. We call it Aryan migration. And Aryan means nobleman, Indo-European people. So they came to Iran and they started establishing the Zoroastrian religion in Iran. And of course, eventually they built the first world empire, the Persian Empire. 44% of world religion lived under this empire. A lot of people were at that time Zoroastrian, including this guy, Cyrus the Great. Who has heard of Cyrus? He's in the Hebrew Bible. Thank you. The only non-Jewish Messiah. He's in the Bible, Hebrew Bible. In 2 days, we Iranians celebrate Cyrus Day, October 29, the fall of Babylon. In 530, he goes there, he freed the captive Jewish people from Babylon, permit the construction of the second temple, and the most important, he gives freedom to everybody. At that time, when you went and conquered the land, you were not allowed to worship your God. You were not allowed to have your culture and language. This guy came and said, I am Zoroastrian, I believe in one God, but if you guys want to worship your gods, it's okay. If you want to have your language, it's okay. Gave that freedom through Cyrus Cylinder, and that's very important. I mean, we're talking about 530 before Christ. So he gave that freedom, and he is important for us as Americans because he had a profound influence on our own founding fathers. Why? How? Both Ben Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams, all of those three guys, had this book in their libraries called Cyropedia. It's a book by Xenophon, a Greek philosopher, a Greek general who fought in the army of a Persian noble person called Cyrus the Younger. So he knew about Persians, and he wrote about Cyrus the Great, about his rule, how he emphasized justice, how he tried to give freedom to people, how he was a cool guy. And our own founding fathers wanted to emulate Cyrus. So they were indirectly influenced by Zoroaster, because Cyrus was, after all, a Zoroastrian following Zoroaster's ideas. So that was just a brief thought. I just wanted to mention that because it's important. Our Constitution, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness have origins in Zoroaster's thought. So our scripture is called the Avesta. The oldest part of the Avesta are called the Gathas, which simply means the songs. This is the Gathas. It's really small. I don't think this is a part of it. It's a small book. 17 songs, 241 stanzas. The Gathas are Zoroaster's own hymns. They're composed by him, and we're lucky to have it today. Fortunately, he didn't talk too much, but he was. But it's just the book doesn't have any stories, doesn't have any myths. It's a little bit different than other scriptures. Doesn't talk about miracles. It just has a broad instruction of how you can be good, how you can make the world a better place. Just gives you the central part of it is good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. So this is about the Gathas. And then I want to talk about God in the Gathas. A little birdie told me that you guys talked about Mazda, the Japanese car, and the color red. Yes, the Mazda, the Japanese car, is named after Zoroastrian God. It's not sacrilegious. I think our God would laugh at it. He's going to have a kick. So we believed in one God. We call ourselves the first monotheists, the first people who believed in one God. The name of the God is Ahura Mazda. Ahura means being. Mazda means wisdom. Ahura is a masculine word. Mazda is a feminine word. Make the God gender neutral. Literally, I mean, feminine, masculine, we have both. So what does this God look like? God is a force within us, we believe, and around us. It is everywhere. What he is not, or what it is not, is an old guy in the sky with a big stick in his hand. Absolutely not. We believe that the God is friendly, the God doesn't hate, the God doesn't get angry, the God doesn't judge. In a sense that God knows what you're doing, but it doesn't sit on judgment of you, because you will ultimately judge yourself in the afterlife. It is your own conscience and your own souls that will judge you, not God. God is beyond judgment. So that's one of the things that we have. And one thing we have difference with Abrahamic religion, we believe that God is all good and evil does not originate from God. Evil originates from our own action. We manifest evil. Evil actually doesn't exist. And another thing we believe is that we can be godlike. We can get close to God because God is within us. And the more we are kinder and nicer, the closer we can get to God. Now we believe that God has 7 aspects. We call it Amsha Sepantos, the immortal bountiful. And the aspects are peace and good dominion, perfection, all of that. But I want to talk about 2 main aspects of God. One is Asha, and one is Vahumana. 2 main aspects. Asha means truth. It also means order. It also means righteousness and kindness. Has all these meanings. We believe that everything has an order. You know, we have physical order, gravity, you know. The order of mathematics, 2 plus 2 is 4, unless you're in, 1984, that 2 plus 2 is 5. But usually 2 plus 2 is 4. And we have the laws of gravity and all that. But there is an ethical and moral order that we have. And the central part of it is the truth. That you have to be true to yourself. That you have to walk on the path of truth. And the closer you are to the truth in yourself and outside, you are closer to God. And once you break that truth, once you lie, once you are dishonest with yourself or with others, you will destroy this order. And then we have chaos, then we have wars, then we have dishonesty, and then we have problems. So truth for us is very central, very important. Louis talked about Asham Vahu. This is our sacred, the most sacred prayer in Zoroastrian religion. It's called Asham Vahu. Louis sung it in original language. If you can see the prayers, it doesn't talk about God. The word God does not exist in this prayer. It doesn't talk about Zoroaster. It doesn't talk about Zoroastrianism. What it talks about is two things, truth and happiness. It tells you that truth or righteousness is the best. It brings happiness to you, and happiness comes to the person who is righteousness for the sake of righteousness alone. Not because you have to be good, you have to be nice, you have to be truthful, not because you're scared, not because of eternal damnation, or not because there's a reward, not because of that 72 virgins in the heaven, or because, I don't know, you see Jerry Garcia there. It doesn't happen. You just have to be, I don't know, you just have to be good for the sake of goodness, because we are all human. And we don't need somebody to scare us or reward us for being good. That's all it wants to say. And then we have the second God's aspect, the good mind. Mana means mind. It's the same origin. Vahu mana means good mind. What does that mean? It means that you have to think about things, discern about things, decide about things yourself. Don't just blindly have faith on something. Think about, is this a right decision I'm making? Am I correct in this? And so the good mind, the good thinking, the good discerning, deciding for yourself has connection with knowledge, has connection with importance of wisdom. And that's one of the difference we have with other religions, is because sciences and seeking sciences and knowledge is so important for us. And that's why the Zoroastrian magi, the Zoroastrian priests, they were scientists actually, foremost. They were scientists, then they were theologians. They were into mathematics, they were into chemistry, they were astrologers, they look at the stars, because gaining knowledge is basically getting closer to God, because it's associated with wisdom and thinking. And that's why many of our enemies, the ancient Greeks, who were the enemies of the ancient Persians, they still like to go and visit the Zoroastrian priests, the Magi, because they knew that these guys had knowledge. Did you know that Pythagoras learned his mathematics in Babylon with the Zoroastrian priests, with the Magi? Or that Plato wanted to go to Persia to study. He couldn't go there because of the great Persian wars, but he ended up going to Phoenicia in search of the Zoroastrian Magi. Because these guys were aware of the importance of gaining wisdom. And where do they gain the wisdom? Within the people who were involved in Zoroastrian religion, because the Zoroastrian religion values research and thinking and sciences. And the rest of them, Heraclitus too, and later on even Neoplatonic philosopher of medieval times, but that's another story. And of course, Mircea, I wanted to bring this quote from Mircea Eliade on history of religion. He says that spiritual and philosophical depth of Zoroaster's religion are so striking, and that's why the Greeks were so fascinated by him. And of course, Greeks were our #1 enemy, but still, they were fascinated by Zoroaster. The last thing I want to talk about is important of freedom and free will, because it's very central to the Zoroastrian idea. a few weeks ago, we had a Zoom meeting with a group of children, and we asked a 10-year-old, we said, why you are proud of being Zoroastrian? Why do you want to become a Zoroastrian? And he said, you know what? I love Zoroastrianism because it gives us freedom, because I can do anything I want. I can go a small pot. And we're like, oh, no, you got it wrong. No. So we had to have a talk with them. Yes, we value freedom. Gothahos tells us that God, when after creating our body and our spirits and our soul, the last thing God gives us is freedom and free will. And we have freedom to choose. But we have to use our brain. We have to discern how we use this freedom. We cannot choose whatever we want. We have to choose the right path. How do we do that? By thinking, by discerning, by is this decision right for me? Is this decision right for my community, for my family? You do not want do something that harm the world or yourself or your family. You still have to walk on the path of Asha, path of truth. And of course, another song in the Gothahos tells us that we need to hear the truth. We need to think, and every man and woman, everyone, we can decide the path of good and evil. It is our choice. We have a choice to choose our path, but we have to remember that we have a responsibility for it, and we will see the consequence of our action. So it's very important to use our mind, to our thinking, and to make a right decision. Otherwise, we have a bad consequence for ourselves and our family. So I want to make a decision to end this talk and wanted to thank you for listening. Thanks.
I don't think Reverend Inga had an idea, dreamed of what she was letting herself in for when she invited me to do this, because I'm a guy who can easily take 200 words or more to say what could probably be said in 20 or fewer. So I better get to the point and concentrate on my brevity here. All I'm going to do is introduce our affirmation for offering time, but before I get to that, I wanted to share a few what I'll call impressions of a newbie. I've only been coming here for a few months. I'm a brand new member as of last Sunday, came in with the class of 24 following John's instruction. And wonderfully informative it was too. Thank you again, John. No, I just want to talk about what I see going on here. I observe a smallish church doing big church stuff. Not that big is better or that we're in a competition, but I see this church kind of overachieving, and I find that inspiring. The first example would be this series that we're in the middle of with distinguished speakers and talented musical performers, but we also have ongoing programs like the Angel Network, the spiritual support community network. And what do I think about these things? Well, as I said, they're inspiring, they're impressive, they make me think. What do I feel about them? I feel proud and determined to continue to be a part and resolved to continue my financial support to keep it going and growing. So let's repeat our affirmation now. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love and I trust God.
So, again, we are Bhakti Heart, and we do a regular chant gathering once a month here in the beautiful upstairs space in this very building. And so the next gathering is November 22nd. It's a Friday evening, and it's pretty amazing to be in that space with these with the celestial choir there, meaning just ordinary folks coming and singing. You don't have to be a great singer or anything. It's just a fabulous thing that we love to do. So there's flyers. We have some flyers, and we also have an email list. Sign up right next to the Karen Drucker sign. And by the way, don't miss Karen Drucker. I'll endorse that one. She's fabulous. So we didn't know any Zoroastrian chants. So, but I knew a couple of sacred phrases from the religion, and just earlier this week, something came to me. So we're gonna do it together, and so it's centered around Hashem Vohu, which you heard about, and Ahura Mazda, the divine. So I love that about, Rebecca said, righteousness for righteousness' sake, not because of fear of punishment but just being in alignment with our values. Feels good, doesn't it? It just feels good. And so I invite you, again, not from a guilt, I should be a good person, but from starting with love. So feeling someone or something that you love. Could be a person, a tree, a mountain lake. And it just inspires you to want to be in alignment with your values. So this is call and response. I'll sing something, and then Laura will echo, and please join in, Laura, in the echo. Hashem Vohu,
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 Hashem Vohu.
Hashem Vohu,
Hashem Vohu,
Hashem Vohu,
Hashem
who's in need.
Happiness comes to the one who lives well, who helps the ones in need.
There's only one path, path of truth, good thoughts, good words, good deeds.
There's only one path of truth, good thoughts, good words, good deeds.
Ahura Mazda,
Ahura Mazda,
Ahura Mazda,
Ahura Mazda.
Ahura Mazda. Hashem
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 Hashem Hashem
I don't always walk this way. I twisted my knee. So in case you're wondering what was going on, because I don't usually hobble around like this. But I sure appreciate those who have gone through stuff like this. And yeah, I'm learning compassion. Let's take that moment to bless our offering. Give me thanks. Not only for what we have received in this room this day from the hearts of those who are here, but for the many who give generously from their hearts all over, who are probably many of which are watching today. Simple giving, in-house giving, heart giving. Thank you, God. Thank you. Amen. Okay.
It's time to rise and sing our song of peace. And if you would like to have someone join you in prayer in the sanctuary, we have several chaplains wearing white stoles who will be staying in the sanctuary on the far side, if you'd like to just spend some quiet time afterwards. Now, from our hearts, sending this energy, this love, this peace out to the world.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family are we. Let us walk with each other